Hey everybody, this is Sean with Amp Life Talk Radio. I'm here at Hangar Live, which is a work event for me, but it's always nice to be able to catch up with people who I met at my very first one, and a company that you heard on the talk show, Glaze Prosthetics. I was very fortunate to see them last year, and you'd be surprised who I bumped into when I came back this year. So today I'm going to have them on the show, and I'm actually sitting here right at their booth looking at some of their amazing prosthetics, but I'm going to turn it over to the main guy here, let him introduce himself, and he's going to tell you a little bit about what the company is doing and what they've been up to. So,
hello guys, thank you Sean for inviting us. My name is Piotr Sajdak and I'm from Glaze Prosthetics. We are based in Poland. So in last year at Hangar, at first we present our interchangeable system of design prostheses, the first design prostheses in the world. And in this year we are coming back with a new line of our products, mainly focusing of a pediatric solution for the smallest kids.
So give people an idea of how your prosthetics work, because I know they don't look like typical upper extremity prosthetics. So
yeah, they don't.
So how do these wonderful things work? For you guys that are missing it, it's loud here because we're actually in the convention hall, and one of the arms just came past with a stereo in it. You can hook it up to Bluetooth. So if you hear some music coming back this way, you'll know what it is. So try and tell people how these are different from regular arm prosthetics that they see.
Yes, we have really different approach for prosthetic devices, because we don't think that prosthetic device should cover your loss. It should enhance who you are. So we know that each of amputee had a long way to become who they really are, and most of amputees are really strong people. So they want to enhance it. They want to express themselves by using prosthetic devices. So with Glaze, you can choose colors, the finishing of the arm. We are printing everything in the 3D technology. And you are choosing colors, finishing of your hands, and you can have a couple of different prosthetic devices.
And I see that you have some here for kids, and for people that you can't see these, I'm going to have some pictures up later on Amp Life Talk Radio when I launch this episode when I get back. But I want to get pictures of it. But tell people about what we're looking at here on the table, some of these kids' prosthetic arms that we're looking at.
Yes, so here at the table we have really small prosthetic arms because in last year we merged with the British company Ambionics. So we acquired this company, and we start to manufacturing prostheses for kids. And this is brilliant solution because kids are growing really fast.
Yes.
So parents need to buy prostheses even 2 or 3 times per year. So this is really expensive. So we invented a system where you can just reattach the prosthetic socket, and terminal devices is staying the same, and you are changing only the socket. So parents, instead of paying a couple thousand bucks for a whole prosthesis, needs only exchange one small piece of prosthesis.
So you've kind of made this almost like for those of you that are amputees, when you think of arm prosthetics, what they have done here, what I'm looking at on the table, is they've kind of made it almost like lower limb prosthetics, to where you change out your socket, but you keep the hardware, which is your hand. So a very awesome concept for those of you that can't visualize what I'm saying. I'm going to provide some pictures, but what they're doing here is really astonishing, because most of you out there that know that once you get a prosthetic, the thing that you go through the most is your sockets. Your sockets change because your limb changes. So what Glaze Prosthetic has come up with is basically a socket for your arm, but the hardware is like your foot. That actually pops off, and they can just make you a new socket and interchange that back onto the socket that they just made. So who came up with that?
So Ben, the inventor of Ambionic solution, Ben Ryan, he's from England, and his son born with 2 limbs, but because of mistake of in the hospital, after 4 or 5 days, his healthy arm was amputated on transradial level. So Ben, instead of using the equipment that was there, and this equipment was horrible, create something by his own. And Ben, of course, noticed that his son is growing. That's why the modular system of this prosthesis allow him to change quickly a socket. So this is pretty convenient, because right now our youngest patient is about 3 months old. So many people will say, but that young kid don't need a prosthetic. But nothing more wrong. Because even when he's lying in his bed, he's reaching to toys with both hands. So since very beginning, he's learning how to use both sides. So this is really good in case of therapeutical sense. And also when he starts walking, he's able to fall on his both arms. It's more safety for him. And believe me, when kid is using prosthesis in his first years, he's able to do magnificent things with prosthetic devices.
That's awesome. Well, thank you for taking some time out. I know you got to get out of your booth here and let you get back to doing what you're doing, but it's always awesome seeing you.
Yeah, thank you, Sean.
Check him out, because they do have an Instagram page.
Yes.
So you can check him out, and if you're looking for him, just go to Amp Life Talk Radio on our Instagram page. You'll see him on my page, but just go look up Glaze Prosthetics. These guys are doing awesome things, and again, look for the pictures, because I'm going to put some of these pictures up on Amp Life Talk Radio, so you guys can kind of see what they have here. And if you're interested in trying to work with them, reach out. Thanks, guys, and you'll probably get some more people on this episode with me, because I'm going to make some rounds to talk to some more awesome people like Glaze Prosthetics.
Thank you, guys.